Good evening and welcome to Awaken October Challenge. It is week 4. Tonight is Thursday, October 25th, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Hello, hello, hello. And a hello to you too, Carol. Boy, looks like we have audio tonight, hey? I tell you, hello, Kim. Nice to see you this evening too. I see Kim has just popped on. If you haven't seen last night's video where I spend 6 minutes straight talking silently because my mic is not on, go ahead and go to the Help Awaken YouTube channel and just click on the 7:15 little thing in the comments I left there. And that gives you about 6 seconds of watching me babble, and then you can watch me figure it out. It's actually really funny. And that's what, one of our friends was over today, and she said the same thing. She was trying to figure out whether it was her tablet or me, and then she realized from the comments that it was me. Here's the thing though. Life is all about your choice on how to react to it, and that's a prime example. Those 6 minutes, honestly, were pretty sublime 6 minutes. I said today, I think I'm gonna have to go back and lip read it, and try and get it down. And there was that old, kind of attempt at disappointment arising. And that's when you really just have to go, you know what? It's just funny. It just is. And allow yourself to laugh. Allow yourself to have that moment. Because those are the truly joyous, belly laugh occasions where we all just laugh spontaneously at the goofiness of life. And that's it. It really is rather goofy, the amount of time we spend worrying and frustrating and getting all concerned and upset and thinking about how much work we have to do and all this sort of thing. And, the real message, of course, and I want to be clear about a few things this evening before we begin to meditate, and I'm going to bring this up on the weekend as well. Ours is not a journey of trying to figure out who's right and who's wrong and whose label's better and who labels is not better. There really is no way to not be on the journey. And the journey isn't really so much to go somewhere. It's a journey of realization. And you're on that continuously awakening path. Ego loves to strap on what we would call the spiritual person persona, and it really doesn't serve anybody. I would not ask you ever to accept me as some sort of awakened being any more so or less so than you are in this universe, okay? Truly. What you are getting from me is my experience. What I have come to see as truth, with the full realization that that truth is never static, always changing, always evolving, just like you, just like me. This is really what it's all about. And when we understand that it is all that one, all that creator, literally creating itself, evolving itself, then we can really step back and just allow ourselves to focus on seeing the beauty and the perfection of each thing that is occurring in our awareness. This does not take away our ability to feel compassion, our ability to affect change. What it does so is allow that to come from a more rarefied state of being and an understanding of what is actually going on behind that which you would see in front of you. Tonight we are going to try to help with that a little bit. We're going to try to align ourselves with the cosmic vibration, to get ourselves consciously in an aligned antenna, like fine-tuning a radio. The radio station can be a little fuzzy if you're a little off to one side, and things are still coming in, of course. But if you focus a little more deeply and you're able to align that antenna a little more, then the messages start to come in a little more clearly. Now again, as with all things, we're only using words and labels to try to point to something that really cannot be pointed to directly. I would try to say it like this perhaps, though. By consciously bringing yourself into alignment, you are working with your mind to open yourself, to allow that space, to focus yourself, and allow that space to slowly grow and grow and grow until eventually you become boundless. So tonight we're going to do our chakra dhyana, and I will switch to this screen so that we can see the various chakras and the associated mantras. If you're not familiar with this, the first mantra, for example, is Lam or Lam, and basically all the way through Vam, Ram, Yum, Hum, and then Om, and of course that's, for sake of shortness, it's the OM, but in reality, we want to be thinking of the AUM. So that'll be the way I'll be performing that mantra. Between each of the 3 times we will chant the mantra for each chakra, we are also going to allow the mantra Kundalini Arohanam for an additional 3 times between each mantra. And during this time, I would ask that you visualize that particular chakra, that area of your being, filling with this divine golden light. Your chakra spinning and glowing and pulsing in this divine white golden light, however you best choose to visualize it. And then allow this to flow over and run down the course of your being. With each chakra, of course, you have the color here as well. So you can actually use the color to color breathe in the process. And we're going to end up putting this over my ugly mug here momentarily. Makes a much better picture. So for this chakra meditation, I would ask that you find yourself a comfortable position. For this particular meditation, you're going to want to be upright. Allow your back to assume its natural curve. You can imagine that divine thread reaching up through the heavens, helping to hold you upright, transferring energy throughout your being. You may focus on the candle, close your eyes, gaze down your nose, and let your eyes relax on any object you choose, perhaps an image, or a small idol, or a candle. Om Muladhara Kundalini Arohanam. Kundalini Arohanam. Kundalini Arohanam. Om Swadhisthane. Kundalini Arohanam. Kundalini Arohanam. Kundalini Arohanam. Kundalini Arohana. Allow your attention to focus on your heart. Imagine a waving tide of divine light, slowly moving upwards from the base of your spine. Slowly climbing upwards, like a thermometer exposed in the morning sun. Om Anahate. Kundalini Arohana. Kundalini Arohana. Kundalini Arohana. Allow your attention to come to the area of your throat. The warm liquid divine light slowly crawling up your spine, rising higher and higher, filling you, saturating you with divine light. Om Vishuddhi. Kundalini Arohanam. Kundalini Arohanam. Kundalini Gently move your attention to the point between your eyebrows, your third eye. Allow the divine energy rising through your spine to slowly begin to flood upward, reaching into your forehead, bathing your divine third eye in healing golden white light. Om Agni. Kundalini Arohanam. Kundalini Arohanam. Kundalini mindfully bring your awareness to the top of your head, your crown chakra. Allow that divine light to merge with the divine light flowing down from above. An energetic conduit. Allow the energy to flow. unimpeded, unblocked, open. Om Saraswari. Om Shri Mani Padme Hum. Padme Hum. Kundalini Arohana. Kundalini Arohana. Kundalini Arohana. Om Muladhari. Om Swadhisthani. Om Manipuraye. Om Anahatai. Om Vishuddhi. Om Agni. Om Sarhasrarai. Kundalini Arohana. Kundalini Arohana. Kundalini Arohana. Slowly allow your attention to return to the physical. That which you would call your body, that energetic field of consciousness. more in tune, more in harmony, more in alignment. When you are ready, you may gently open your eyes. We're going to talk more in the coming weeks about what we're truly capable of and the things that we need to do. And it's really simple. In this video on Sunday, I'm really asking that you all please spread it as far and wide as possible. You know, we have this wondrous opportunity, this capability within us. And at the end of the day, for me, it's not an option not to try. It's not an option not to take the opportunity. We are this wondrous creation. And, you know, one of the members had mentioned on the post that I had written regarding the doer, you know, and we would like to think that we as the voice in our head are the ones doing something. But we're not. It's just a voice. It's not the thing doing it. You know, and Kelly and I have talked about this many times, and I will always return to these examples. She has said to me over and over again, I watch you, and it doesn't matter what it is, you just seem to know how to do it. You see, what happens is you form an intent. And in that tent, all as you need actually do is be still, be aware. The universe takes over. Your body intelligence that lives in perfect truth all the time takes over, and the actions that need to occur happen spontaneously and naturally and flow. It's really that simple. And I know that can sound a little funny, but we all have this ability. This is what we're doing on one level or another every day to some degree or another. You have this wondrous ability within you. And you are not different, not less than, not more than, but equal to every other bit of this creative being that we are, looking back upon itself. You are a unique expression of it. Do not try to kill who you are. What you're trying to do is set who you are free, to let go of those things that bind you, those false assumptions about your little self, your guilt and your fears. As I said, I see each of you. I take the mirror that I am and I hold it up to your light, and I see God in every one of you. Much love. Namaste for tonight. And of course, we will see you tomorrow morning for day 26.